What up, what up? This is Dom Kennedy live. We kicking it. Ski Live, Ski TV, DJ Ski, what up? Say what up to Hot New Hip Hop, Dom Kennedy. Get home safely October 15th. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Jen Delion with HotNewHipHop.com, and we are backstage at Ski Live with one of tonight's guests, Dom Kennedy. How are you doing tonight?
What up? I'm good.
Good. Okay, so the first thing we need to talk about, Get Home Safely, is coming soon. Yeah. What is the meaning behind the title to you?
Get Home Safely? I mean, have a lot of titles, a lot of meanings, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Just the main being, you know, I just, when I was planning out this album after coming off the Yellow album, I was, you know, just looking at my life and I was traveling the world a lot. You know, I was inspired by a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? The death of a close friend, just the success of the Yellow album, just life, really. Yeah. And it was kind of like a mission, you know what I'm saying? It's something that I felt in my heart. That's how it started out, was just like a, you know, I was thinking about how it was to be how old I am now and a kid. And one thing that was consistent was just getting home safely. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I had to I wanted to make an album that could stand the test of time, you know, and I found that just in everything I learned in the last 5 years of just doing music, you know?
Definitely. Well, I feel like it's a West Coast affair, and you have a lot of features from all West Coast artists. So was that intentional, or?
I mean, the story takes place in LA. You know what I'm saying? The story takes place in LA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta have the people in LA that's, you know, a part of the story, or that, you know, the people that's on there, Nipsey Hussle, Scheme, T-Fly, Crondon is from Strong Arm Steady. He's been a staple on the West Coast, like a veteran for a long time. You know, I don't know if I said T-Fly, my homie T-Fly, he just got signed to Epic and Ty Dolla $ign, you know, who's had a lot of recent success and like one of the best projects of the year, Beach House 2. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like just knowing all of these people, it just kind of came together.
Okay. Well, because you did just reveal the track list, I wanted to get a personal side of you, so I picked 5 titles that drew my attention, and I'm asking a question relevant to them. Okay. So
off the album, 5 titles off the album. Yes. Okay, so that's good that the titles made you want to ask questions.
It did.
And you ain't even heard the song.
I know, but hey, you're gonna tell me behind it. So the first one is After School.
After school.
What were some of the things that you like to do after school back in the day?
After school, man, we would go to Fox Hills Mall like every day, look at shows, Whoppers, 99-cent Whoppers, bag of French fries. $1 bag of French fries. You know,
who sells your favorite fries?
It used to be a spot right by my junior high, and then there was one in my neighborhood. Okay. It was like 2 places I would go. Like if I didn't get them after school, and I waited till I got back to my mom's house, and I would go to my little local spot by my little sister's school. They had the 95-cent French fries, bag of fries. You know what I mean?
Nice. Okay, second track, Black Bentleys. What was your first car?
My first car was a Acura, a 1997.
Okay. What color?
Blue. It was blue. Acura.
Did you name your cars?
Nah, I didn't. I never named my cars. Nah.
I never understood that. Like, do you think when people name their cars,
they already got a name? Acura.
True. Very true.
BMW, Ford, Impala, Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? They got names already.
That's a good point, actually. I don't name my cars either. The next track, Trying to Find My Way. I like this one a lot. So what is the most important life lesson you've learned on your journey, and what is something you need to improve on to better yourself in the future?
One of the most important lessons I learned was just, man, don't be scared to take a chance, you know, on yourself. Like, nothing is guaranteed. There's nothing that you ever gonna do or you gonna know exactly for sure that the outcome is gonna be successful, but you gotta go anyway. Definitely. You know, you got to protect yourself, and the only way you could do that is by working hard, you know, to guarantee that the outcome will be a one that you will like. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. And that's what it takes a while to get to that point where it's like, you know, you're okay with putting music out and putting out albums and stuff, but I like to do it until I feel like I've given enough to that project, and then when I'm at that place and I'm satisfied and I feel like no matter the outcome, I'm happy with it. That's when it comes out.
What's like a fear that comes to mind that you really overcame, but it was hard at first, but you accomplished it and you did it?
Man, I don't really know too many. Like, you know, I'm not really scared of that much, except for like afraid of heights and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like getting on little high ass little rides and shit.
You don't go on
like
roller
my uncle
coasters
made me.
then?
No, I do for sure. But it's like the elevator that's like outside. That's like in the
like
sky and the wind's blowing crazy. Like I hate that elevator. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And, you know the little You know, all that type of shit.
I
hate
scary.
The escalator. That's like, you know what I mean? I hate that.
Are you afraid of like spiders or anything too?
Nah,
or just
spiders.
heights?
Yeah, pretty much just heights.
Yeah.
You know
Okay. So the next track, South Central Love. First, that's the only song that you've dropped a visual for. So is that the single that you will be pushing?
No, I just felt like that was the song that summed up the spirit of the album the most. You know, a lot of people was asking me about South Central Love, and it wasn't like to say that this the single or this is the best song or none of that, because it's not. It's just a song that I feel like at this moment, most people could hear it and take something away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like your mom could listen to that song and get something. You know, you can, your friend can, your little, if you have a little brother, you know, like everybody can understand what's going on and get home safely. Like if it was a song that summed it up, that I could say I could take this card out the deck and show it to people and they would understand it would be that one. You know, the rest of them kind of fit into a piece of a puzzle, you know?
Okay. Last track, the 5-year theory.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, man, I see myself, you know, transitioning into becoming, you know, giving back more. You know, I got a lot of plans, but I want to give back more. The next 4 or 5 years of my life will be definitely dedicated to what I'm doing now. Like I started it this year, you know, just going after music, you know, just being relentless and trying to be the best and give my all, because it's not something you could do forever, especially doing rap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to play it like that. So in 5 years, I hopefully I'll have a lot of successful albums out, at least 3 or 4 successful albums out by then, and I'll be making another one and, you know, figuring out, and that'll lead me to where I need to go next, you know?
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time and have fun at the show.
Thank you.
All right.